and I'm so glad you could come here today to join me for today's Bible lesson on Malachi. Malachi was the last of the Old Testament prophets. He spoke to God's people about 100 years after the end of their captivity in Babylonia. Malachi's message was a wake-up call to God's people. God's people had returned to Judah and rebuilt the temple and the walls surrounding Jerusalem. They waited for God to restore them, and while they waited, there was drought. No rain, no crops. They were sad and faced uncertainty. They said it was useless to serve God and fell back into sinful ways that led them away from God in the first place. They were not giving God their best, and they were not sharing. I'll show you something. Here's a banana. It's a little brown, but it's still a good banana. We could use this to make banana bread. We could eat it. It's still good to eat. It's good. Not quite the best banana, though. Look at this apple. Isn't that a nice apple? Perfect apple. No bruises. It's better. It's the best. So we have one that's good. It's okay. And one that's better. Look at this crayon. It's a perfectly good crayon. It's a broken crayon, but we could still draw with the crayon. It still draws. Perfectly good crayon. But then look at this crayon. Brand new out of the box. Perfect shaped crayon. And it draws beautifully. So, we're seeing cases back then where God's people were not giving their best, just the good. Another example, here is some nice little crackers here. They're good crackers. Nothing wrong with that. They taste good. Nice little snack. They're good. But look at these crackers. These are perfect crackers. These are the crackers you should share, not the broken ones. God loved his people. He had been working on his plan for redemption. What is redemption? The action of being saved or being saved from sin. The gift from God, his loving Son, Jesus, dying on a cross to pay for all of our sins. Who's in control? God is in control. He had a plan, and he was working on it. He sent Malachi to talk to his people. God wanted his people to obey him. Let's watch.
Hey everybody, it's me, Megan, and I'm Jessie. Oh, Jessie, can you believe it? It's almost time. Almost time for what, Megan? Not what, who. Okay, it's almost time for who? Jesus! Yay! Wait, I don't understand. Today is our last Bible story in the Old Testament. Ah, wait. No, I still don't get it. I thought all the Bible is about Jesus.
Good point, Jessie. Yes, all of the Bible is about Jesus. But the Old Testament tells us that Jesus is coming, and in the New Testament, Jesus comes.
Oh, now I see what you mean. Yay!
Yes. In today's Bible story, Malachi the prophet told that a messenger would come who would get people ready for the Messiah. That messenger was John the Baptist, and the Messiah is Jesus. Listen to the story.
The Jewish people were home in the Promised Land. They had worked hard to rebuild the temple and fix the walls around the city. The people were ready for God to bless them. They waited, but nothing happened. Some of the people were sad. They wondered if God really loved them. God did love his people. They had been doing wrong things, and God wanted his people to obey him.
So God sent the prophet Malachi to talk to his people. God gave Malachi a message, and then Malachi told the people what God said. Malachi told the people what they had been doing wrong. The priests were supposed to make sacrifices to God. God deserved the very best sacrifices, but the priests gave animals that were stolen, hurt, or sick. The priests were also supposed to teach the people about God, but the priests taught things that were not true. God was not happy.
Then Malachi gave a warning. He said that a day was coming when God would judge people on earth. God said, I am going to send my messenger, and he will get people ready for me. The messenger God was going to send would have a very big job. The messenger would say, another messenger is coming, get ready. The other messenger would be God's special messenger, the Messiah God promised to send.
What else did God's people do wrong? Well, some of God's people were robbing God. When God gave people good gifts like money and wealth, the people kept it all for themselves. They did not share. They forgot that everything belongs to God. God said, give what you have, just a little bit of it. See what happens. I will give you even more blessings, more good things than you can count.
What else did God's people do wrong? Well, some of God's people were saying things about God that were not true. They said serving God is no good. People who do not serve God have better lives than we have. A day is coming, God said, when everyone who is wicked will be punished. They will see that it is good to serve God. People who honor me will be happy, and they will jump and play like calves.
Malachi was a messenger for God. He said another messenger was coming. That messenger was John the Baptist. John's job was to get people ready for the last messenger, Jesus. Jesus is God's son. He came to rescue people from sin.
Malachi, the prophet, told the people what they were doing wrong and gave them a warning. He told them another messenger was coming, who is John the Baptist. John would get the people ready for the third messenger, getting them ready for the coming of the Messiah, Jesus Christ. So, a few questions for you. Who did God send to talk to his people? Malachi, right. What did Malachi tell the people? He told them what they were doing wrong, and another messenger would come to get the people ready for the Messiah, Jesus Christ. What did God say would happen to the people who honored him? Right, they would be happy and play like calves. Who's in control of everything? God is in control of everything. We want to serve God and share, giving our very best. His greatest love and promise through the redemption of his Son, Jesus. Through his grace and goodness, we will be blessed to join him in his kingdom in heaven. Parents, you can check out the resources on the Creation Church website for a coloring page and activity page on today's lessons. And parents, please check out our new Parents Corner with resources that we have there just for you. Bye!
That's a book for me.